you doing? Welcome to another episode of Bird Songs, y'all. I am so excited to talk to you about today's episode, which is starting a body oil business. I don't know if you saw some of my previous videos that I did about how I got started in the body oil game, but I'll just give you the gist of it real quickly. I met a guy that was in a wheelchair, and he was selling body oils, and I was hooked. You know, I was one of those guys that was shopping at Boston store, going almost every month, sometimes twice a month, and buying a lot of the colognes and things like that. And when I started with the body oils, and I saw the lasting power, the staying power of 12 to 14 hours with the body oils, I said, oh my God, I'll never buy another cologne again. So with that in mind, guys, starting a body oil business can be very, very profitable. I'm talking about maybe $100, $200 just to start a business. Now, I don't know of any other business anywhere that you can start for $100 or $200. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you what I call the ultimate starter kit, the ultimate starter pack that I think you could take anywhere and get started with the body oil business. First of all, I think body oils are just the best thing going. Not because I sell them, because I am my own best customer. They are what, 1/3 of an ounce, and you can use that for what, 2 weeks or so, and just keep going. You can layer your body oil. You can apply it all different kind of ways. I don't know if you saw my application video, but that's doing numbers on YouTube about how to apply body oils. But there's just so much you can do with them. You can burn them. There's essential oils. There's just a lot of things that you can do with the body oil game. It's just endless. So for me, I think you should have 20 fragrances. 20 fragrances will start you up right away. I'm going to give you those 20 fragrances. And just so you know, as a disclaimer, I don't sell wholesale. I've tried wholesale. It just doesn't work for me. I am a retailer. But you can go online. You can Google it. You know, with the power of the internet, you can just find out how to buy wholesale body oils anywhere. Okay? So all I'm doing is just giving you my knowledge of how successful I've been. And I would love for you to try this game. I know a lot of people are going to see this video all around the nation. You can sell body oils for $10, $15. Gone are the days of $5 body oils, guys. I'm telling you, that's gone. In the beauty supplies, you can get them for $2.99, $3.99, but that's a whole different quality of oil. This is on a different level right here. Okay? I know a lady that buys oils from me for $7. She takes it to a high-end boutique and sells them for $25 a bottle. I can't believe it. But, you know, that's the market that she has. You know, I know people in Texas, they sell oils for $10, $12, $15. Here, I think I have a reasonable price at $7. Okay, so like I said, 20 body oils. I have women oils, men oils, earthy scents, and unisex. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the men. And these are in no order. These are just must-have in your startup collection. YSL Y for men. The next one is 1 Million Men. Now, I'm not going to give you notes like I always do, because that's going to hold you too long. You know what I mean? I don't like to hold you too long. But like I said, 1 Million Men. This is a sweet fragrance. So, you know, when you have a collection, you need sweet, you need clean, you need loud, you need all different kinds of things. And remember, I don't know where you're going to be selling. You're going to be selling outside the gas station. You're going to be selling outside the liquor store. You're going to be at a pop-up shop somewhere. You only have a few seconds to catch someone's attention. So you need some high-powered fragrances that are going to really catch them real quick. 1 Million Men. Jimmy Choo for men. Versace Eros. Creed Aventus. That famous Gucci Guilty. And Dior Sauvage. Men, there you have it right there. That's your starter for the men. You know, I know you see the guys, a lot of times they have those bullets for the body oils, whatever. You don't need that many to start with. You don't have to have this extensive 100 selection of body oils, okay? Just get started with these 20 and build and build and build. And listen to what they're asking for. I've started whole stores with just one table, right? And this is probably what it was, 20 oils. And then I built a whole store off that. I'm telling you. Now the next one It's for women. That iconic baby powder. You put this in a woman's face, 7 out of 10 women are going to buy this baby powder. Love Pink. 8 out of 10 women are going to buy Love Pink. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. It's one of those clean scents. Remember I said you got to have different kinds of scents? It's one of those clean scents. Versace Dylan Purple. This is a must-have. Like I say, if you put this in 10 women's face, 8 are going to buy this one. 9. That's how good this is. Versace Dylan Purple. Black Woman. That coveted Black Woman, that scent, that, oh my God. This is not just for black women. I know women of all races that buy this fragrance because it lasts so long, it's bold, it makes a statement, and leaves a scent trail. If that's how you want to be, Black Woman is a must-have. Paris Hilton. I've been in business for 22 years. I've started with, this is like one of my first fragrances that I ever started with, and it's still a champion here at Birdsongs, okay? It just never loses its power. Paris Hilton for women, the first one. Pink Privacy. Look at the color on that, like a fluorescent pink. That sells it by itself. But like I said, I wasn't gonna give you notes. I had to. This is like a strawberry now and later. It's just sweet. You would think it's only just for the young, like teenagers or younger women, but a lot of older women buy this fragrance too because it really stands out. That's the must-have for women. Now, the earthy scents. African musk, Egyptian musk is a must-have in your collection. I don't care if you start with 5 oils, Egyptian musk should be one of them. Frankincense and myrrh, and kush. Now remember, when you go up to someone or you solicit somebody, like I told you, you only have a few seconds to catch their attention. And some people don't like these designer fragrances. They like the earthy scents. And these are some that will catch them right away. And the last 2 guaranteed showstoppers, Amber White, must have. You can put this in, I don't know, anybody's face almost. Men, women, they're going to come at you for this one. And they're going to keep coming back to your stand, to your table. They're going to ask you for your phone number. They're going to find you for Amber White. And that next champion is Baccarat Rouge. These 2 fragrances right here will start your whole collection. I'm telling you. Trust me on that. Okay, y'all. I'm excited for this part of the video. This is my life. Really, this is how I started everything. Just like this. I could take this setup right here anywhere in the United States and get paid. I'm telling you right now. And you can do the same thing. Now, remember when I told you about you can start with the body oils with $100 or whatever. So this is about $150 worth of body oils right here. A lot of people don't wear oils. They would rather buy the perfume or buy the cologne. You know, I've solicited people. Hey man, how you doing? Got them oils, man. You know, I buy my stuff in Macy's, or I buy my stuff in Nordstrom, man. You know, that cool dude, keep it walking. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, but somebody like that, I could solicit him with a soap or some incense. So you need an array of products. This is the ultimate startup kit, the ultimate starter pack. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about these products. This is incense, a bundle of 100. Sell them for $10, $12, depending on what area you live in. Now, when you sell incense, you need some holders as well. Here's the coffin, and this holds the sticks. It burns the cones as well. You close it, smoke comes up through here. The traditional ones, the long one for the large sticks or the short sticks as well. These are $5. And then Nag Champa, the famous Nag Champa. This sells itself. People see this and just buy it right away because they know what it is already. Now, sage has become very popular. It's $15. Sell this easy. Another product that sells itself. These bitters, sour sop bitters. If you know about it, you know about it. It's been known to cure cancer. that hasn't been proven yet, but this thing works. I'm using a lot of this. I love it. I love the energy it gives me. I love the soursop, and people will buy this right away. And those black soaps, those famous black soaps, cocoa butter and vitamin E, shea butter and aloe vera, must have in your collection. And then that raw soap, that chunky raw soap, just take a little chunk of this. It lathers up real good. Everybody knows this. It comes like this chunky, or you can buy it in a bar as well. Shea butter, white or yellow. They're both great. Some people swear by one over the other, but they both do the job for everything. Now, 20 oils that I talked about. Here it is. You just can't have one or two of the 20. We gotta have at least, here's like 7 in a row right here. You at least have 7, 8 to 10 of each fragrance, so you can sell. Like I said, gone are the days of the $5 body oils, okay? So if you're selling oils, I would say sell $6, 2 for 10. $7, 4 for 25. Always put something with it. I heard people say, you know what? I can't sell $5 of oils all day. I make $50 all day. I done drove all. I spend more money in gas that's because you don't know how to sell it right. You have to sell multiple bottles of oils. That's the secret, right there, right? 2 for 10, 3 for something, 4 for something. Buy 10, get 1 free. Whatever it is. Now, just think about it. Somebody buy 4 or 5 oils from you, right? They're gonna like 1 or 2 of those. They're gonna say, "You have a business card? Can I get your number?" They're gonna call you back. This business draws a lot of repeat customers. Okay? I hope you found value in this video. I hope it helps someone start. I've started with this setup so many times, guys. I'm telling you. A whole store just with this. My wife was so embarrassed so many times. I start a whole store, sign a lease and everything, and this is how I start. Because I'm just testing the water, make sure, I'm going to renew my lease next year or whatever. I can always tell. Or I'll go anywhere in the United States, on anybody's corner, in the front of anybody's shop with this setup. Foolproof.